Vienna. According to the Mercer study, the city with the world's highest standard of living. The cityscape is filled with historical buildings, along with the Wiener Prater, that plays host to the 15th European Tree Climbing Championships.
So we are here now in Prater Park in Vienna. We selected this park, but we cannot just go into these trees just like this. We have to prepare these trees, and that's what we are doing now.
A total of 8 trees in the park have to be prepared for the contest. A very important task that isn't taken lightly. For a professional contest, we need some professional preparation. This means that the ground around the trees first has to be cleared of grass and weeds, so that the athletes have a good stand. Then the trees have to be cleared of rotten or overhanging branches out of safety reasons. So the final preparations on the 4 linden, 2 oak and 2 black poplar trees are carefully carried out. Then the Prater amusement park is ready for the start of the European Championships that take place in Austria for the first time in the history of the contest. 53 tree climbers from 17 nations will start the first day of the contest and try to qualify for the final. Both the men and women start together, although they are judged separately.
Basically, we start the competition with 5 preliminary events, and the top competitors from those 5 preliminary events will advance to what we call the Masters Challenge.
The separate disciplines are derived from the working practices of an arborist, and the first one is the throw line.
The throw line is an event where we use a small string and a weighted bag to set our lines in the tree. So there are various targets in the tree, but that's a very important technique to be good in tree climbing.
After the rope is securely fastened on the tree, it can be climbed, and that's the second discipline, the secured footlock.
The
footlock technique is how the climber ascends the 15-meter rope in the quickest possible time, without any assistance from outside. The fastest competitors can do this in an unbelievable time of around 15 seconds. After reaching the crown of the tree, the real work can start, and this is our third challenge, the work climb.
Work climb is a simulated working environment where the climbers start up in the tree and move to 5 different workstations where they perform different tasks.
Almost all of the tasks to be carried out in the tree happen consecutively in this test of skill and strength. This makes the work climb the most complex discipline in the qualifications. But the crowning discipline is known as the aerial rescue.
The aerial rescue, again, simulates a scenario where a worker is injured aloft, and you have to come into that area and safely get up into the tree, assess their injuries or whatever the situation is, and then try to safely bring them down to the ground so that they could be given some additional treatment by EMTs.
Whereas the aerial rescue is a great opportunity to practice for real-life situations, the last event is far away from the everyday work scenario, the belayed speed climb. Of all of the disciplines in the preliminaries, the belayed speed climb is the most unusual in respect to the normal work. They are secured by someone else, and it's all about speed. This is different to a normal day's work where they have to secure themselves. The belayed speed climb is maybe unusual for the professionals, but this is maybe the best definition of tree climbing for most of us. The top 5 men and 3 women qualify for the so-called Masters Challenge, the main finals on the second day of the contest.
The Masters is only one event where we put all the skills they need for the preliminaries together, so this master event will show the European champion.
In the women's contest, Philippa Allen was providing the surprises, although she wasn't expecting it.
You know, everybody wants to win, of course, but I have to be realistic. So, God, I'm probably looking at 3rd.
But sometimes things turn out differently than planned. Philippa Allen took the trophy, albeit with a little help from her fellow competitors, who both got disqualified and opened the way for an unexpected win for Philippa. Meanwhile, starting the men's contest, Moritz Teuerkauf sets a high standard as he found and completed all the tasks of the 25-minute Masters Challenge. So currently the German co-favourite is still on top of the judges' scorecards, and none of the other favourites can top his performance. But the last contestant to go isn't perturbed by the fact that he's not one of the favourites.
I'm happy to be into the Master. I try to win, yes. I don't know if I am the favourite.
Favourite or not, Ugo climbs through the tree with just as much class as Teuerkauf and conquers all of the awaiting challenges majestically. A breathtaking final develops as Giovanni Ugo reaches top form and rises up to challenge the German Teuerkauf. The tension grows as we wait for the judges' final decision. By a narrow margin, the Italian outsider defeats all of the favourites and takes a sensational victory in the Masters Challenge that earns him the title of the 2011 European Tree Climbing Champion.